Right now, everyone is staying in and staying home due to the pandemic around. And you know what? This is a phenomenal opportunity to take the time to take care of you and get your health in order. So let's go over 5 ways to utilize this time effectively so that when you emerge from our stay-at-home order, you're in a better, healthier place. Welcome back to Mobility Agility Chiropractic Performance. Let's go over 5 simple ways that we can take this time while we're safe at home to make ourselves a healthier person. And those 5 easy steps are going to be eat healthy, get sleep, drink water, be active, and wash your hands and phone. By following these easy steps, we will be able to emerge from this pandemic stay-at-home order a better, healthier person. So let's go through each one of those in detail and how you can implement them at home and have fun while doing it. The first step in staying healthy at home is taking control of what you're eating. And really, a lot of times when we're not eating healthy, our first excuse is, I don't have time to cook at home. Well, that excuse is kind of out the window now. The biggest issue is getting fresh produce and fresh vegetables right now, since they don't have a long shelf life and it's hard to bulk buy them. But some things you can do is get frozen vegetables, which are maybe not as nutrient dense, but an absolute appropriate substitution right now. The other thing is take the time, go get the fresh vegetables, but also grab some seeds or save the seeds from the vegetables you're purchasing and start a home garden. Here's a great opportunity to create some self-sustainability because we have time at home and it can be a fun project for the kids. The second step in maintaining health at home is to get an appropriate amount of sleep. And this can be challenging since our schedules are disruptive and we don't have to leave the home. So we may be going to bed much later or not getting up at all, and our schedules just are completely different than what we're used to. So it's important to try to establish some form of sleep hygiene. Shoot for getting between 7 to 8 hours at night. This also is good because it helps keep us healthier and establish a better immune system, because when we're well rested, our immune system is at full function. So take the time, get sleep, and if needed to throughout the day, grab a nap. The third step in our get healthy at home is to drink water. I know this sounds crazy, but it's important to drink enough water to stay appropriately hydrated. A good estimate is to drink about half your body weight in ounces of water per day. And I know that sounds like a lot, but really when we're at home, it's so easy to forget to drink water or binge drink coffee or some other non-water-based drink, which creates dehydration, which can make you feel fatigued and sluggish and just overall not well. So coming up with games on how to increase the water intake, whether you're competing with friends online or family members at home, can help make you feel better. A fun way to do it for a family, in fact, might be to create a wellness wheel or a wellness challenge. Each day, everyone checks off a different aspect of what they're doing, and the person that completes the most of them gets to pick the family video for the night. It might be a fun way to help motivate everyone to remain healthy. The fourth step in remaining healthy at home is be active. And this is probably the hardest one to wrap our mind around because we're no longer able to go to our gyms. We're discouraged from getting into large groups, which if you were on a team that kept you active, whether that be football, roller derby, or hockey, you're no longer to get together and play. So you're left with what you can do at home. Some great things that at least the weather is improving for is getting out for walks and runs. There's also the way of working out at home. Now, every day here at Mobility Agility Chiropractic Performance, we are posting home exercise programs. And these exercise groups are easily scalable to someone who's just getting into being active, to someone who has been active and just trying to maintain. We wanted to make it so that you can set the difficulty to what you need. They require minimal to no equipment. Of course, occasionally you might want to add some weights, which is totally okay. And if you don't have weights at home, you know what makes a great weight? Suitcase and books, or whatever you have. At home, we don't have any regular weights, so we use bowling balls and the bowling bag to help create some challenges for the exercises. So tune in every day at 10 a.m. to either our Instagram or Facebook challenge to get your exercise for what you are to do that day. Now, those 4 steps really are about promoting overall wellness. The last one is probably going to sound a little silly, but it's the one that's going to keep you the safest, and that's wash your hands and wash your phone. Really, the best way to prevent getting any infection is to wash your hands. Although alcohol-based hand sanitizers are fairly effective, they are not as good as taking the time to wash your hands for 20 seconds and then completely dry them on a clean, dry towel. The washing of your hands with soap washes the bacteria or virus down the drain and away from you. Using an alcohol-based hand sanitizer doesn't remove it from your skin and may not fully inactivate it. So take the time, wash your hands. And our phones are one of the biggest, what we would call fomite, which is an inanimate object that can make you or your loved one sick that we have in our homes. It is not something that we commonly wash or clean. So take the time to use a Clorox or Lysol or some other antimicrobial wipe or disinfectant to thoroughly clean your phones to keep you and your family safe. Now, I hope these 5 steps to wellness while at home are beneficial to you and your family, because really, we have a month to take the time and get better and do better since we have nothing else to do. So take this time, focus in on yourself so you can get better faster, stay better longer, because no one has time to be sidelined. To keep up to date with future content, please click subscribe. Additional information is found in the description of this video.
All information, content, and material of this video is for information purposes only and are not intended to serve as a substitute for the consultation, diagnosis, and/or medical treatment of a qualified physician or healthcare provider.